Hello everyone and welcome to this session where I want to take you through creating a Kahoot. So we start first by searching for Kahoot using your browser, and then you take the first option, the Kahoot Learning Games, kahoot.com. You just click on this and there you are. This is the landing page for Kahoot. Now in this page, you'll first need to create an account. If you don't have a Kahoot account, please come and click here, sign up for free. You click on that button and then you create an account in the same way that you create an account for other platforms like the Facebook, or any other platforms that you're familiar with, the emails and such like. So when you come to creation of the account, you need to choose what is more relevant to you here. So are you a teacher? Are you a professional? Are you a student? Or are you a family and a friend man? So because you're a teacher, you need to click teacher. And then come to this other part. Choose the workplace that is most relevant to you. Are you in school, higher education? Are you a school administrator? Are you in business or others? So come and say school. You click that. Once you've done that, you can sign up using your Google account, Microsoft account. If you are using Apple or Clever, you can still do that. Or you can just come and key in your email address and then check these boxes. You need to check these boxes before you can click continue. So I have always found it easy if you can create an account using a Google, if you can sign up using a Google account. And for you to do this, it means that your Google account must have been opened in your phone or in your device. So that makes it simple. Now for me, I already have an account, so I'm not going to create a new account, but I'll go directly to login. And I have different accounts, but for this case, I want to use this account. So I'm logging in using this account. So you give it some time to load. And once it has loaded, there you are. Remember, I had indicated that Kahoot has a premium functionality where you are required to pay so that you can access other features. So for your case, because I want you to use a free Kahoot just to learn about it, don't click these pay options. Don't click this. Don't click this, but instead just close this window. Come and close this window. So once you close that window, then you can continue using the free version up to that time when you feel that you are now fit to utilize other features in the Kahoot, and so you can pay for it. For instance, a free Kahoot will allow you to play with only 40 participants, but when you go to the paid version, you can have from 100 going up. Also, the free Kahoot allows you to use only 2 functions of setting up the questions. But when you go to a paid app, then you're going to enjoy more features. Now, the topic of today is how to create a Kahoot. The first part was for you to sign up, which you have done successfully. And now this is the landing page. Now, when you come to this landing page, please take time to read and familiarize yourself with what is here. But I'll go just straight away to creating a Kahoot. So you come and click create, this create button, and then you have three choices here. Choose the first one, create Kahoot. I invite you to explore the other options as well. Now, once you get here, there are many things, but don't touch any of this. Come to blank canvas. Come and click blank canvas. So it's giving you a canvas where you are going to display the questions that you have. So this is the page for starting to create questions. You can come here and click this part so that you can add title, and maybe the title for my Kahoot, will be CRE grade 4. CRE grade 4, that is the title of this Kahoot. And then I just say done. But then I want you to see that there is a lot of information that you can add, which is optional, like you can give the description. What is this Kahoot all about? What are you going to be doing in CRE grade 4 or the particular class that you have chosen? You can give the description here. And then, is this Kahoot only visible to you, or you want it to be visible to other people? So if it is only visible to you, you can select private. If you want to share it with other people, then you can come and click public. Remember, when you talk about private Kahoot, it means that anybody accessing it must be using a link that you share with them. But when I say public Kahoot, it means that we can have other people online who can also see my Kahoot online and play it. So again, here you can choose a cover image. So you can choose a cover image for yourself. There's a button here that you can click add, so that you can take images from the laptop or your device. If you want to change the folder where you'll be saving your Kahoot, again you can change this. But for our case, or for a starter, just give the title, and then you can select that this is a public Kahoot, then come and click done. So we have given a heading for our Kahoot. It is CRE grade 4, as you can see there. Now we want to give or anchor our first question. Before we put our first question, I want you to look at this side, the question properties. Remember, I have said that Kahoot has premium function. And by premium, it means that you have to pay for some services. So when you come and click down here, this quiz section, I want you to notice that the only features that are free for us to use is a quiz and a true or false. These are the only features that are free. The others, they have a star. These ones means that you have to pay for them. These ones with a star, these ones you have to pay for them. So as long as we don't have a star, it means that then you can use that for free. But as long as there is a star on it, it means if you use that to create questions, then you will be required to pay before you can share that Kahoot with other people. For our case here, I will use the quiz, and I will also use the true and false. So that is what I wanted you to understand. So let's go back to our quiz. Now, quiz means that I'm going to have 4 options where the learners are going to choose answers or the answer from. This is where you put the question. This is where you can put an image if you have an image for your question. And then this is where we select, we give the answers and also select which is the correct answer. So let me put my first question. This is CRE grade 4. And my first question is, I want to give a very simple question like Christians, oh, sorry for that. Christians go to worship in a dash. This is our first question. Christians go to worship in a. So I need the answer for this. And then down here you can give the choices. Christians go to worship in a, is it in a market? Is it in a mosque? Is it in a church? Or is it in the bar? So I'm asking this question. Christians go to worship in a dash. Now you need to pick the correct answer so that the system will auto-mark for the learners. So what is the correct answer here? The answer is church. So you come and click here and you have that mark. That tells you of the 4, this is the answer. So we have successfully done the first question. Let's go to the second question, add. You click add. And then the second question will be a true or false. True or false. Again, you come here, you type a question that will require you to give true or false. True or false answer. So which question do you think we can ask the learners that will require them to give us either a true or false? So we can say like Christians read the Bible. So that is the statement. Christians read the Bible. Is it true or false? Again, you need to select the correct answer, which is true. You click there. So we have successfully done 2 questions. Now, once you have done that, and you can continue adding as many questions as you want, but for our illustration, let us stop at that. You come and click, well, you can preview or you can save. If you are comfortable with the questions, you can save. But let us just do a preview and see. So these are preview. And this is our first question. Christians read the Bible. You say true. You click true. Or you click the blue here. Okay. When you click the blue color, then you get the correct answer. Let us see the other question. The first question. Christians go to worship in a, then you come and say in a church, or you can say in a mosque, so that we see whether the system will detect this as a wrong answer. So once you click in the mosque, then you are supposed to fail. But then I did not click, but you have seen that is just a preview. This was just a preview. Let's exit. Now, once we've seen that the questions are properly set, we can now come and save. Remember, we are also getting some free images which are being proposed by the system. Like here, you can pick this as an image. Let's see how that image comes up in the background. Yeah, we've used this as an image. It's showing people in the church. Let's go to the second question. Christians read the Bible. So we have suggestions of the Bible here. We can pick one of the Bibles. That is it. And then we come straight and say save. So what we have done, we have just created a Kahoot. We want to share this Kahoot with other people. Now, if you want to share the Kahoot, you'll come and click share button. If you want to do a demo, you'll come and click demo, see how it's playing out. And if you want to host live, the class is there. You want to now to play this together with the class, then you come and click host live. So let me show a demo. Click demo. This is a demo and we are starting. So the game pin will be generated automatically. The game pin is generating, that's the game pin. I'll come and fill it here in the demo. So the game pin is 5757721. Once I put the game pin, I say enter. you allow the system to digest that. So it's connecting. I'm supposed to give a nickname. So my nickname will be Tony. Then you say go. And there you are, Tony. Then you start. Remember, this is a demo. We want to see whether it's playing out well as we intend. CRE grade 4. The first question is loading. This is a quiz. Christians go to worship in a dash. So remember, this is what I'm using to answer. So they go to worship in a church. The color here must match the color here. This is the answer, and so this is the answer. That, and I'm told that is correct. Let's go to the next question. Click next. So the next question I want to fail so that I see whether the system can discover I've chosen the wrong answer. It's a true or false. Christians read the Bible. I want to say false to see whether the system identifies that as a wrong answer. So false is red in color, so I'm going to choose the red color here. And you can see that that was not correct. It was wrong, because the correct answer should have been true. So that is it. Our Kahoot is done, and you can now take the learners to the podium. Well, that's the podium, and we have successfully created a Kahoot and also done a demo. We've done a demo, and we've seen that we can create a Kahoot and also play it in class with the learners. These are React buttons that you can always use to make your Kahoot more and more interesting. So I think we are done. So we have done the demo. Now you can host live also, and you can also share. For you to get a link to share the Kahoot, you come and click share. This is the link that you pick, and then you go to WhatsApp and send it to the parents, asking them to allow their kids to take that Kahoot. So this is where you take the link, then take it to the WhatsApp. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for having seen how we can create a Kahoot. So that is the Kahoot we have created. Again, you may want to assign it to the learners. Assign a Kahoot. There is this assign button. You come and click assign. Once you want to assign, come and choose on the date. When do you want the learners to start doing this Kahoot? Pick the date that you want them to have completed. So participants should complete this before. So pick the date and the time, and then come and say create. You click create. Once you click create, this is the link that you now send again to the parents for the assigned Kahoot. Come and click copy. Take it to the WhatsApp. You'll have sent it to the parents. I hope this has been helpful. Please try it out. And if there are any questions, don't hesitate to get back to me. Thank you.